Alright, quick look at my study. This is what I think it is right here. I'm not going to get too in detail, but I think this is what the Bible's saying. We tend to have this kind of aversion, excuse me, but it's not being explained as venerable from possibly here, this way, and this way. So a different tracking comes in. This gentleman was under La Aquila sign. That's rooted after the lira. His name is not his real name, but somebody named him that. But we're putting him under the La Aquila sign is one of the most high signs here for heraldry. You can see it's upside down there. You see the altar upside down, and then that goes into almost all of our coins because they really are connected to. They start here. Something called the Unicode. So I figured out a way to bring these coins down because we see this. We see a statue. We don't see the Isis. We don't see the eagle with the lyre. Instead, we see that, and they mean the same thing. That means that. So the way we're getting it is not right because it's supposed to be this right now. Who's coming? Because this one matches that. And so these are different in his name. What we're looking for is the angel of America in the world of the Ger. And some people always say the prince is the angel. And they say his face would match the shroud. But coming hasn't been defined because it's the sign of the coming of the Son of Man. And then he comes in honor and royalty because that is fashioned after the olive branch. And these are the arrows of Aquila. They do not mean the arrows of war. So it's Raptor. You can see they put the moon cycles in there as well. And so this is what I'm doing, and I can only go so far with it. So I'll just show you right now. This is heraldic vexillology. It is biblical, but it's different. It runs with the Abraham, the Noah, which is why the Evan Almighty. They have the dove with the olive branch. So these people really know what's going on and would know how to block something if so. So you see the fasci. It's always going to these things. You see there's always stars with the eagles. So they're transposable to human names. And I have a trail that I can trace for 14 years to showing that these turn into humans on the Ark of the Covenant. Because they're in Russia, Egypt, Iran has a flag that has the original lira. If you go ahead and you'd have to find the lira, find several comparisons, and then compare it. There it is, right there. So, and she's up in here too, as well. Lira right there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not it right there. Let's be there, right there in that area. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop for right now because there's definitely a different schematic going on. Stripes, a bright star, California area. White Castle classification, Lion of Judah, Raptor, killing the serpent. So definitely a different codex going on here. Pressa, musical, Pressa, taking up property based on a sign. And that sign is this sign. Amen.